Dear supporters, you know who you are and where you come from. Local, passionate, undeniably Canadian. You are the soul, heartbeat, substance, community. This is for you with gratitude, made in Canada for all the world to see. Season 7 is here, so go forth, grow your ranks, and get stuck in.
The biggest moments in Canadian soccer stream on One Soccer. Men's and women's national teams, TELUS Canadian Championships, Canadian Premier League.
It is absolute bedlam at the ground.
The biggest stage, the fiercest battles. Plus, get pre- and post-match analysis and all the highlights anytime. Because wherever you go, One Soccer goes with you. One Soccer, the home of Canadian soccer. Start streaming at onesoccer.ca. For too long, we've been told that greatness comes from somewhere else. Sorry, that ends now. We are the Canadian Premier League, proudly built for you and by you across this sovereign land, ready to take on the beautiful game on our terms. We may be young, but give us time and underestimate us at your peril. We'll keep grinding until everyone knows exactly who we are. Rosters filled with homegrowns, Canadian kids who just needed a chance, with dreams as vast as our horizons, made right here in Canada, for all the world to see. Season 7 is here. We are the Canadian Premier League. Get stuck in.
Think back to when Canada was a soccer country without its own league, without a place to develop and showcase our own players, or a space where fans could sing their songs and hold their scarves high and show their true colors in their own hometowns. Getting the Canadian Premier League off the ground had to happen for Canada to co-host the 2026 World Cup. But the time was right for the sport and for the country. What's happened since is proof. 8 Canadian teams with passionate supporters playing the world's game and punching far above their weight. There have been a few bumps along the way, including a global pandemic on the eve of the second season. But while some larger sports organizations shut down entirely in the face of COVID, the CPL found a way to play on with the innovative Island Games. When the world got back to normal, CPL supporters returned to the stands, and wave upon wave of young Canadian players began to make their mark. Despite its short history and modest origins, the CPL was not to be underestimated. Consider some recent history. Last year, 2 CPL teams beat MLS teams. The huge disparity in payroll didn't matter when it came to what happened on the pitch. And then, in the first months of 2025, reigning CPL champs Cavalry FC made history, beating Pumas, one of the traditional Big Four in Mexico's Liga MX, in the CONCACAF Champions League. Those were remarkable team achievements that were mirrored on the player side, where CPL alumni have been steadily moving up the international ranks. There's Brampton's Kwesi Poku, who last season went from Forge FC to Belgium's RWD Molenbeek for a CPL record transfer fee, and soon after became the latest present or former CPL player to be capped with Canada's men's national team. And then there's brilliant young keeper Emil Gazdov, who joined Pacific FC as a 16-year-old and this year signed with CF Montreal of MLS and joined their first team. There will be more, many more, where they came from. Canadian talent nurtured right here at home. And now, Season 7 is set to kick off, with the World Cup a little more than a year away. It couldn't be more clear. This is our country. This is our game. And this is our league.
Dear supporters, you know who you are and where you come from. Local, passionate, undeniably Canadian. You are the soul, heartbeat, substance, community. This is for you with gratitude, made in Canada for all the world to see. Season 7 is here, so go forth, grow your ranks, and get
Please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem.
It's not technically a final, but it might as well be for Unionville Milliken this afternoon. Welcome to York Lions Stadium in Toronto, Ontario for League One Ontario Championship action, the final match day of the season. Unionville Milliken visiting York United's Academy. And the task for Unionville, very simple this afternoon: win, and you are champions. They come into today 3 points back of Sudbury Cyclones, who have already completed their 22-game campaign. Sudbury with a 3-point advantage as things stand. A win this afternoon for Unionville would draw them level on points, but the first tiebreaker is wins, total wins for the season, and Unionville would have the edge 13-12. York United Academy, in speaking with their coach Silvio Bodnaru earlier this week, He was prepared to treat this match like a final for his squad as well. At the time, there was still an opportunity to play for promotion after the Boroughs win on Friday night against Masters. That is no longer mathematically possible for York, so they will be looking to play spoiler this afternoon. My name's Carl Lafayette. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful Sunday afternoon in Toronto. As we get ready for kickoff, we would like to acknowledge the following league partners: the Cruyff Institute, educating the future leaders of the soccer industry; Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel; One Soccer, the home of soccer in Canada. Follow your favorite League One alumni as they compete in the Canadian Premier League, the TELUS Canadian Championship, and with our Canadian national teams, all exclusively on One Soccer. Derby Star, the official match ball of the Canadian Premier League and the preferred ball for League One Ontario. Hummel, the official apparel supplier of League One. Vibrant Performance, Canada's most trusted brand for automotive race parts and accessories. The Canadian Premier League, our game, our country, our league. And Ontario Soccer, encouraging us all to play, inspire, and unite. Final conversations wrapping up for the starting 22 who will do battle this afternoon. Unionville Milliken, led by captain George Ekpabio, one of the leading goal scorers this season, 17 in all competition. The 32-year-old, a veteran presence, taking on a side that is, of course, by design, a youthful squad for York United's academy, who have proved themselves quite competitive. An opportunity to move up, currently in 5th position, could move as high as 4th with a result this afternoon. In the all-red kit, attacking left to right, our visitors this afternoon, Unionville Milliken. The green shirts, white shorts going right to left, York United's academy. We could be just 2 hours away from a trophy presentation. 90 minutes of football to play before we can find out if that will be the case. Underway at York Lions Stadium. Thanks for being with us on this Sunday afternoon. The red shirts starting us off with possession. Go long over the top to the left side. Little 1-2, and an opportunity to cross this ball in. Dealt with for now. Referee sees nothing wrong with that defending, and York United get on the ball for the first time. Referee did not agree with that defending. Foul given. Against number 9, Haji Shea. Vidrascu along the back. Cameron De Silva to the near side. This is Serge Kalustin. Anaya trying to play it through. A one-on-one battle. An intense one. Some arms grabbing. No foul given. York get us back underway. Anaya. Osman Hussein winning possession back for Unionville and distributing. The red shirts play out of the back. Adusu goes over the top. Tracking back was Tashawn Taylor for York United. Kalustian sends it long. Well, out of his net. Union's goalkeeper, Tajon Campbell, this afternoon. Boubacar Hussein. Looking for Osman, but it's turned over, and here come York United's Matthew Smith. The captain sent it through. The flag was up for offside, and Campbell was alert to it. Quick restart. Jonah Banks. That's cut out well. Number 55, Cameron De Silva. Pass won't find Anaya, and Unionville back on possession. Banks muscled off the ball. All the way back to York's keeper this afternoon, Daniel Sane. Miscued pass gives away a throw-in. Sabri Doka throws this one back in. Osman Hussein. Good step around to get free and tripped up from behind. The foul against Tashawn Taylor. Mananadusu going to ground. First opportunity for Unionville to direct a set piece. Toward the back post. Ooh, boot came up high from Ikenna Paul. Hillary clipped his own player, it looked like, but he's back up quickly. Looks okay. Smith. Kalustian. Lopez looking for Smith and not able to run that one down. Edusu. Like Pabio, too hot to handle that pass. Kalustin for Smith. Unionville win possession. Have an opportunity to come forward. It's a shot from distance. Couldn't keep it down though. It was Osman Hussein. Had an overlapping run, elected to go himself. An opportunity here, ball over the top, on all alone, and a save made by Campbell on Yosmar Anaya. Unionville's back line sleeping, and the best opportunity of this first half so far goes York United's way. They can't capitalize though. Shea. Hillary curls the ball to the near side for Doka. Anaya and Smith, three green shirts converge and win the ball. They come back the other way. Another chance here. It's a second breakaway in a matter of moments for York United. And again, Tajon Campbell smothers that opportunity. York United's academy threatening, but not able to break through just yet. Matthew Smith, captain's armband wearer this afternoon. Serge Kalustin. Josh Lopez finds a teammate. Referee didn't see a foul. Vidrascu. No deep run that time. Unionville back on possession. You look long, and on top of that one is Abubakar Hussein. One of 3 Husseins in the starting 11 for Unionville Milliken this afternoon. Alert to that one. Ikena Paul Hillary. He'll use his goalkeeper and get it back. A neat back heel. Flick that one forward, but doesn't find his teammate. Osman Hussein down the left side. Abubakar Hussein gets a step on his man, sends it toward Akpabio in the middle. Daniel Sane gathers that one. No opportunity for Unionville's leading goal scorer in that instance. Eventually sent long, and a race for this one, won again by Campbell. He's been called upon several times in the early going. As York press again. Can't find the penetration that time, but Smith is intercepting that one. Can York create another opportunity here? Little 1-2 near the edge of the 18. Doesn't create an opening just yet. Smith again. Anias backheel's done really well. A curled effort. Another save by Campbell, though. It was Joshua Lopez getting the shot off. And the assistant referee's flag is up, indicating that was out for a corner kick. The first of the match will go to York United's academy. In swinger toward the 6-yard box. It's bounced to the far side and out for another corner kick on the far side this time. Smith. Anaya lets that one roll all the way through. It's a curled effort from well outside the 18 over the crossbar. That one from Kamari Record right. Ball bounces between several players around the midfield, and it comes for Unionville Milliken. Akpabio's making a run in the middle, and he's got on the end of this, and he's had a shot and a strong save by Daniel Sane, getting that right palm down, keeping this one goalless. Both teams eager to create opportunities, and both goalkeepers called upon early in this one. Safe to say, both these sides playing for a win this afternoon, albeit far different stakes for either side. Unionville Milliken haven't clinched automatic promotion just yet either. They're playing for that as well. And Akpabio's won that ball. Goalkeeper well out of the net, hustling back now. Akpabio finds a teammate. And down to ground, and the referee points to the spot. Abubakar Hussein brought down in the 18, and an early penalty opportunity for the team looking to secure a championship this afternoon. Yellow card was shown there as well. From this vantage point, not entirely sure which of the York United defenders it was shown to. The main point, number 99, George Akpabio, is standing over a penalty. Unionville Milliken's leading goal scorer. What could be the biggest goal of this season for his side. Akpabio versus Sane. Akpabio scores, and it's one hand on the trophy for Unionville Milliken early in this first half. A goal from the spot. His 17th league goal, 18th in all competitions. George Akpabio has given his side the lead.
Goal for Unionville in the 15th minute, number 99, George Akpabio.
No shortage of opportunities for York United's academy in this first half, but it's the red shirts who have struck first, 1-0 to Unionville Milliken.
Yellow card issued in the 14th minute, York United Academy, number 38, Lucas Udrowski.
Flag up on the far side for offside against Tashawn Taylor. De Silva, Smith, Kalustin. Tight passing through the midfield for York United, looking to find an opening. Nothing just yet. They've worked the ball to the far side now. Their back heel, not able to keep that one alive on the far side. Luca Achitola. Silva crosses midfield for Kalustin. Assistant referee's flag had stayed down. Now the throw in, and we're restarted quickly. De Silva. Oh, he lost the handle. And we'll get away with it thanks to his teammates' support. Go all the way back to Sane. push in the back there by Omar Hussein. Good footwork from Matthew Smith, and he sent that ball through. Flag did stay down, but it rolled just a little too far for Tashawn Taylor to get on the end of that. Pabio will get the plaudits for converting the penalty, but before that, goalkeeper Tajon Campbell, several saves in the early going. Could easily be one or two for the green shirts so far. Banks can't keep possession there. Smith closed down quickly by Adusu. Well read. And Unionville are back on it. Pabio. Mobosi. Played around the back line. Settle things down. Da Silva stepping up. Can't keep possession just yet. It's a battle for it, and Unionville win it. Pabio looks toward the middle. It's a curled ball, and it will fall for Unionville. Defensive work rate for Lucas Vidrascu. In some trouble, but in the end able to secure a goal kick. Smith lays it wide, overlaps, ball comes inside. Malik Abareg trying to dink one over the top. Banks sends it straight to Da Silva. Pabio as well to win that one. Strength in that midfield hold-up play. The ball lets down Jonah Banks, though. Nothing threatening. Good pressure again, pays off for Unionville Milliken. The pass for George Pabio, and he's got on the end of it. A toe poke that just missed. It's a goal kick. Pabio looks for a second in this first half. Successful pressure again from Unionville. And a decisive foot intercepts that one for Da Silva. That would have been a dangerous chance again for Pabio. Flag up for offside here. As the red shirts seem to have settled in after some jittery early moments in this one, especially along the back line. Doka. Hussein looking for Banks. Cut out by the left back, Serge Kalustin. And York can get forward down the left side. Anaya curls this one into the box. Dealt with successfully. Akpabio coming back to help. Settles things down and distributes well. Jonah Banks now. Akpabio chipping that one forward. Anaya clattered into. York come away with the ball, and the referee's fine with it. Played through for Anaya. It's the cross on, not yet. Tries to step around, goes to ground. Referee will give a goal kick. There is a red shirt still on the deck. Referee just checking on Michael Nwabasi. Has sent the trainer back to the sidelines as he gets back up to his feet. A couple players taking an opportunity to get some hydration. And the sun's out. It is a hot one this afternoon. We get restarted. Long ball from Campbell. Flag up for a throw-in on this near side, awarded to Unionville.
Yellow card issued in the 24th minute. Unionville, number 1, Kejon Campbell.
Pavio headed to a teammate. This is Hussein. Adusu doesn't connect on that far side. Ball played through. It's a shot from a tight angle. Abubakar Hussein, the left foot. Daniel Sane keeping that one out. Corner conceded. And Unionville get it back underway quickly. Hussein again, looking for Shea in the middle. Cleared only as far as the edge of the 18. Banks tries it first time and can't keep it down. Sloppy pass. Opportunity here for Unionville Milliken. It's Banks. It's a low shot blocked by York's defense. They get it cleared to midfield. And Matthew Smith trying to get this going the other way, and he sent a A good ball through. An opportunity. Campbell off his line and out of the box. A sliding tackle and a second one. Tajon Campbell, sweeper keeper this afternoon. Referees halted the restart here. Might just show a card to Unionville Milliken's bench boss, Don Taff, for his dissenting opinion. Hillary. Being long. De Silva stepped in well, but his second challenge failed him. Akpabio. Pass wasn't on, so he turns it back. And a swarm of green shirts can't win the ball back just yet. Abubakar Hussein. One-on-one. Plays it into the middle. Osman Hussein, his pass let him down as well. The red shirts are still on it. Akpabio. Doka. Content to settle this pace for now. Banks will push it up the right. Takes his man on and pokes it through. Cross dealt with and then cleared all the way to midfield. Referee didn't like the way that ball was won back by Omar Hussein. And Adusu has done well to get forward. Finds that's a driven shot by Haji Shea. Another good save by Sane, a goalkeeper's duel to say the least this afternoon. Abubakar Hussein for Akpabio. He's timed his run well and he couldn't pull the trigger. Kalustian back in time to disrupt that opportunity, but Unionville Milliken right back on it. Osman Hussein takes it on his left foot. Another save made. Flag up. This is offside, and another save made regardless. Pressure mounting from Unionville Milliken as we've crossed the half-hour threshold. Looking for a second goal in this first half. Certainly not content with a one-goal lead when a win is necessary if they're to claim a trophy today. Doka. 1v2 as Osman Hussein, referee didn't like the way, I think is taking issue with Hussein's left arm, a bit reckless, and going to ground was record right. An animated conversation in the aftermath. The referee. Banks. Obasi. A 1-2 with Osman Hussein. Switch the play to the left side. Abubakar Hussein. Fouled on that far side. An attacking threat here again. Came in hot to the feet of George Ekpabio, and he couldn't get that toward the goal. Anaya. Kalustin sends it long. It falls for York United. Some good footwork there by Luka Achitola, and he sent it to a dangerous area, and Campbell again forced to play sweeper. Concedes a corner kick, and there are a lot of red shirts up the field. York United get it back underway quickly. Played through again, and it's an empty cage, and how has that not gone in? Yosmar Anaya had nothing but net to shoot at, and it was blocked off the line, I do believe, because York United setting up for a corner kick here. Lapse in concentration for Unionville Milliken, and York United eager to pounce. Smith's delivery. And that did cross the line and come off a red shirt last. Another corner kick from the far side this time. Taken short this time. Record right. Closed down quickly. Smith is right on it though, retrieving the ball again. Banks intercepts that one for Unionville Milliken. His pass let him down though. Sliced it when he wanted to curl that one, I think, toward Ekpabio or Haji Shea. Lopez. For record right. Taylor. Smith lost out to Banks. A grab of the shirt by Anaya, and the referee was alert to it. Vidrescu. Abubakar Hussein looking for Osman, but not going to be able to run that one down. Late stages now in this first half. The difference between these two sides, a George Ekpabio penalty. Could easily be 2 or 3 goals for each team, though. Particular, York United have missed some really threatening chances. I have to say, Tajon Campbell in between the sticks for Unionville has been the man of the match so far. Akpabio. Smith got a toe poke in there. A sliding challenge from the striker, and the referee has said throw in. A miscued pass, and Abubakar Hussein is on this one. 1-on-2, and he's cut inside, laid it off for Osman. His touch let him down inside the 18, though. Matthew Smith can get it going the other way. Red shirts recover it. Banks. Doka. Looks inside. They let it roll. It's Osman Hussein. A slow roller of a pass is intercepted. Looked like an elbow was used in that pass, and the referee gives the free kick. Good turn from Lopez. Good skill, and he's swung this one out to the far side. Flag stays down. It's onside. Some bodies clattering in there, and 2 of them end up on the turf. It's a throw-in for York. Abereg. Malik Abereg, 1v3 at the moment. He's got some support, and he uses it. Record right. Kalustin. Anaya. Taking on 2 red shirts, and Banks comes away with it. Follows it up and gets it back. A little 1-2 gives Banks a bit of space. He doesn't have a lot in terms of options just yet. He's 1-on-4 himself and loses possession for now. Followed up by Osman Hussein. Smith hounding him in the midfield and wins it back for York. Record right, though. Late reaction allows Unionville to get on this now. An opportunity for Sabri Doka. Tough angle for him. Looked like he swiped at it as he was going to ground and did not threaten Daniel Sané in goal. Kalustin. Flag up for offside. Malik Abereg just didn't time the run correctly. Obossi. Campbell can gather that one as it makes its way into the 18-yard box. We're a couple minutes away from the end of this first half. Unionville Milliken, a 1-0 lead here on the road at York Lions Stadium. As things stand, they would be champions. Jonah Banks attacking the right flank. Cuts inside and finds Osman Hussein. One more for Abubakar. York United Academy players frustrated. I think they thought there was a foul committed around midfield that turned the ball over for Unionville. Smith for Kalustin. Bounce that one over Anaya. Possession given back. Took a deflection. Be a throw in for York. Referee's given a foul in the middle third of the pitch. Set piece taker Matthew Smith gets it restarted short and quickly. Choosing possession over an attempt toward the 18-yard box. They've gone all the way to the back line. Vidrascu. Couple clever back heels, and they're into the 18-yard box. It's a left-footed shot that's blocked, and a corner kick for York. Luka Achitola creating an opportunity for himself there. Taken short and quickly. Achitola again. Sliding challenge from Abubakar. Hussein gives away the corner kick. Some disagreement from the red shirts. Short and quick again. Smith delivers this one in. It's a ball that's bounced high in the air. Record Wright tries it first time. Struck across the ball, and it was always swerving away from the goal. Just a single minute of added time at the end of this first half. And the referee's having a conversation now with Abubakar Hussein. Looks like just a conversation. No yellow card shown just yet. Intervening as Abubakar Hussein had words for the assistant referee on that far side. Omar Hussein also over there. De Silva. Final moments of this first half. Banks intercepts that. Is there one more opportunity for Unionville here before the halftime whistle? George Ekpabio one-on-one with Vidrascu. Ekpabio tries it with his left foot. Couldn't get that one on target. Referee's whistle is to his lips, and he blows for halftime. Through 45 minutes, just a single goal separating the two sides. George Ekpabio from the penalty spot, and it's advantage Unionville Milliken. 45 more minutes to play. Can they hold on for a League One championship title this afternoon? Join us. We'll be right back for the second half.
player supporters. You know who you are and where you come from. Local, passionate, undeniably Canadian. You are the soul, heartbeat, substance, community. This is for you with gratitude. Made in Canada for all the world to see. Season 7 is here. So go forth, grow your ranks, and get stuck in.
The biggest moments in Canadian soccer stream on One Soccer. Men's and women's national teams, TELUS Canadian Championships, Canadian Premier League.
It is absolute bedlam at the ground.
The biggest stage, the fiercest battles. Plus, get pre- and post-match analysis and all the highlights anytime. Because wherever you go, One Soccer goes with you. One Soccer, the home of Canadian soccer. Start streaming at onesoccer.ca. For too long, we've been told that greatness comes from somewhere else. Sorry, that ends now. We are the Canadian Premier League, proudly built for you and by you across this sovereign land, ready to take on the beautiful game on our terms. We may be young, but give us time and underestimate us at your peril. We'll keep grinding until everyone knows exactly who we are. Rosters filled with homegrowns, Canadian kids who just needed a chance, with dreams as vast as our horizons, made right here in Canada, for all the world to see. Season 7 is here. We are the Canadian Premier League. Get stuck in.
Think back to when Canada was a soccer country without its own league, without a place to develop and showcase our own players, or a space where fans could sing their songs and hold their scarves high and show their true colors in their own hometowns. Getting the Canadian Premier League off the ground had to happen for Canada to co-host the 2026 World Cup. But the time was right for the sport and for the country. What's happened since is proof. 8 Canadian teams with passionate supporters playing the world's game and punching far above their weight. There have been a few bumps along the way, including a global pandemic on the eve of the second season. But while some larger sports organizations shut down entirely in the face of COVID, the CPL found a way to play on with the innovative Island Games. When the world got back to normal, CPL supporters returned to the stands, and wave upon wave of young Canadian players began to make their mark. Despite its short history and modest origins, the CPL was not to be underestimated. Consider some recent history. Last year, 2 CPL teams beat MLS teams. The huge disparity in payroll didn't matter when it came to what happened on the pitch. And then, in the first months of 2025, reigning CPL champs Cavalry FC made history, beating Pumas, one of the traditional Big Four in Mexico's Liga MX, in the CONCACAF Champions League. Those were remarkable team achievements that were mirrored on the player side, where CPL alumni have been steadily moving up the international ranks. There's Brampton's Kwesi Poku, who last season went from Forge FC to Belgium's RWD Molenbeek for a CPL record transfer fee, and soon after became the latest present or former CPL player to be capped with Canada's men's national team. And then there's brilliant young keeper Emil Gazdov, who joined Pacific FC as a 16-year-old and this year signed with CF Montreal of MLS and joined their first team. There'll be more, many more, where they came from. Canadian talent nurtured right here at home. And now, Season 7 is set to kick off, with the World Cup a little more than a year away. It couldn't be more clear. This is our country. This is our game. And this is our league.
Dear supporters, you know who you are and where you come from. Local, passionate, undeniably Canadian. You are the soul, heartbeat, substance, community. This is for you with gratitude. Made in Canada for all the world to see. Season 7 is here, so go forth, grow your ranks, and get stuck in.
The biggest moments in Canadian soccer stream on One Soccer. Men's and women's national teams, TELUS Canadian Championships, Canadian Premier League.
It is absolute bedlam underground.
The biggest stage, the fiercest battles. Plus, get pre- and post-match analysis and all the highlights anytime. Because wherever you go, One Soccer goes with you. One Soccer, the home of Canadian soccer. Start streaming at onesoccer.ca. For too long, we've been told that greatness comes from somewhere else. Sorry, that ends now. We are the Canadian Premier League, proudly built for you and by you across this sovereign land, ready to take on the beautiful game on our terms. We may be young, but give us time and underestimate us at your peril. We'll keep grinding until everyone knows exactly who we are. Rosters filled with homegrowns, Canadian kids who just needed a chance, with dreams as vast as our horizons, made right here in Canada, for all the world to see. Season 7 is here. We are the Canadian Premier League. Get stuck in.
Think back to when Canada was a soccer country without its own league, without a place to develop and showcase our own players, or a space where fans could sing their songs and hold their scarves high and show their true colors in their own hometowns. Getting the Canadian Premier League off the ground had to happen for Canada to co-host the 2026 World Cup. But the time was right for the sport and for the country. What's happened since is proof. 8 Canadian teams with passionate supporters playing the world's game and punching far above their weight. There have been a few bumps along the way, including a global pandemic on the eve of the second season. But while some larger sports organizations shut down entirely in the face of COVID, the CPL found a way to play on with the innovative Island Games. When the world got back to normal, CPL supporters returned to the stands, and wave upon wave of young Canadian players began to make their mark. Despite its short history and modest origins, the CPL was not to be underestimated. Consider some recent history. Last year, 2 CPL teams beat MLS teams. The huge disparity in payroll didn't matter when it came to what happened on the pitch. And then, in the first months of 2025, reigning CPL champs Cavalry FC made history, beating Pumas, one of the traditional Big Four in Mexico's Liga MX, in the CONCACAF Champions League. Those were remarkable team achievements that were mirrored on the player side, where CPL alumni have been steadily moving up the international ranks. There's Brampton's Kwesi Poku, who last season went from Forge FC to Belgium's RWD Molenbeek for a CPL record transfer fee, and soon after became the latest present or former CPL player to be capped with Canada's men's national team. And then there's brilliant young keeper Emil Gazdov, who joined Pacific FC as a 16-year-old and this year signed with CF Montreal of MLS and joined their first team. There will be more, many more, where they came from. Canadian talent nurtured right here at home. And now, Season 7 is set to kick off, with the World Cup a little more than a year away. It couldn't be more clear. This is our country. This is our game. And this is our league.
Welcome back to York Lions Stadium here in Toronto, Ontario. The site of a championship deciding League One title match. Not technically a final, but it is a must-win game for Unionville Milliken if they want to secure a trophy this afternoon. And they are in position to do just that. 45 more minutes to go with a 1-0 lead. York United's academy will try and spoil the party. They must find an equalizer and get a result, or it will be trophy time at the final whistle for the men in the red shirts. Thanks for being with us. I'm Carlisle Fazette for this League One Ontario Match of the Week stream. York United, the academy, hosting Unionville Milliken. As things stand, Unionville Milliken level on points with Sudbury Cyclones at 43, but the tiebreaker, total wins, going to the red shirts.
Substitution for Unionville in the 45th minute. Coming out of the game, number 5, Michael Rombosi. Coming into the game, number 14, Daniel Jordan.
One substitution to report for Unionville. Daniel Rodin, number 14, into the match, replacing number 5, Michael Nwobosi. It's a short bench for both teams, just 5 substitutes listed for each side in this late season match. A lot of players unavailable for other commitments as the NCAA season gets back underway. Early sliding challenge there for Rodin, and Unionville come away with the ball. It's a long pass out of the reach of any potential attacker. Man of the half, maybe the match when all is said and done. That first half, Tajon Campbell in goal for Unionville Milliken. Plenty of saves, plenty of interventions. Sweeper keeper at times. A minor miracle, we've only seen one goal, and it wasn't from the run of play. Lucas Vidrascu shown a yellow card for a foul committed in the 18-yard box, giving the penalty away, which was converted by George Ekpabio, his 17th league goal of the season. Deshaun Taylor on the ball for this throw-in. And the flag is up, I believe, for an illegal throw. Osman Hussein looking for Abubakar Hussein. Gets to the byline, but well defended by Lucas Vidrascu. Good ball. It's Jonah Banks from distance, off the post. It's still in play, though. Played back toward the penalty spot, and Vidrascu clears it away. York United come back the other way. Malik Abarig taken down as he tried to impose himself toward the 18-yard box. It's a free kick. Two-man wall. Curled toward the back post. That's gone in. It's a free kick goal. I don't think anyone was expecting that one to go straight at the goalkeeper, and he caught Tajon Campbell unawares. It's an equalizer for York United's academy, and just like that, it's all to play for again for Unionville Milliken. We're all square, and just like that, Sudbury Cyclones are sitting pretty at the top of the table. Goal scorer number 58, Luka Achatola from the free kick. And we're all level. And again, amazingly, not a goal from the run of play. A set piece. Free kick given here around the midfield for Unionville. And if they want to hoist a trophy this afternoon, they will need at least one more goal. Quick restart. York win it back quickly. Sliding challenge, referee says it was fair. Daniel Rodin, fresh legs in this second half, getting involved. Miscued pass, throw in for Unionville. Hussein. Pass let him down. Was looking to slide that one through for Ekpabio. All the way back to Campbell. Omar Hussein. To Abubakar. Closed down quickly. Roden. A 1-2 with Ekpabio. Medusu gets it wide. Ekpabio running onto this one. Didn't fall for him though. Vidrascu alert to it. Smith. Carries it through the midfield. Gets it back off of Roden. Dancing through a couple Unionville players, and the referee is deemed a foul was committed and a yellow card shown as well to Ikenna Paul Hillary. Vidrascu. Late to that one. Record right. Commits the foul. Roden. Short ball. Back underway again. This is Banks. Closed down by Anaya, but Banks gets by him. Jonah Banks hit the post with a shot from distance before that equalizing goal. Good ball for Abubakar Hussein. He's inside the 18, but doesn't have a shot at goal just yet. Vidrascu clears the danger. Shea. Roden tries it himself. Stung the palms, didn't hold it, but eventually Daniel Sene is able to smother that before Ekpabio could get in on it. Sene knocks it long. Over the top. And a little too aggressively from Malik Abereg. Ekpabio. Banks looked to be offside and wasn't in position to receive that pass. York take the ball back. Lopez does well. Goes over the top to Sean Taylor. Sliding challenge from Omar Hussein. Substitution in the works. Double change for York's Academy.
For York United Academy. Coming out of the game, number 88, Yosmar Anaya. And number 33, Joshua Lopez. And coming into the game, number 44, Yatab Laxman. And number 42, Michael Williams.
Number 42, Michael Williams, and number 44, Yatav Lakshman into the match for York United. All level 1-1. Agpabio flicked that header on, and Jonah Banks got onto it with a first-time shot. Couldn't get it on target. Two things to keep in mind, not only the chase for a trophy for Unionville, but if they fail to get a win this afternoon, it would put them at risk of losing out on the automatic promotion place as runners-up in the championship division. They would have to wait and see how this afternoon's match between the Borough and Windsor goes. They would surely prefer to handle their own business the next half hour plus. Sané gathers that too close to the keeper with that cross. Some arms all over each other. Referee says that cancels out to throw in. Vidrascu under pressure, and Osman Hussein has won the ball back. Clever ball for Abubakar Hussein on his left foot, and he's found that far corner. Abubakar Hussein gives Unionville Milliken back their lead. And just like that, they're back in pole position. The first goal from open play this afternoon. And just like that, it's 2-1. And Unionville Milliken have their hand back on the trophy. Can they hold on to it? A little more than a half hour to play. York United's Academy have drawn level once. Can they do it again? Abubakar Hussein's 5th goal of the campaign. It's a trophy-winning goal as things stand. York look long over the top. Trying to get on the end of it is Malik Abarig, but a little too aggressive in his efforts. Actually, a yellow card's been shown here. I don't think that was to Abarig. I think that was for the descent afterward. And confirmation, that was Malik Abarig in the book, yellow card. Substitution as well for York United's Academy. It is Nolan Maze coming into the match, replacing, it's like Lucas Vidrascu. Tough afternoon for Vidrascu. Committed the foul that gave away the penalty in the first half. Lost possession in the moments before. Unionville found their go-ahead goal in the second half. Was on a yellow card as well. Aberig. 3 red shirts around him, but he's gone all the way to the byline, tried to cross it in, and it came off Aberig last. It's a goal kick. Shea. Abubakar Hussein for Roden. A 1-2 gets it back to him. Has options. Osman Hussein finds Shea again. This is Abubakar Hussein. On his left foot again. Has gone to ground again. And the referee has pointed again to the penalty spot. Abubakar Hussein, for the second time in this match, has earned Unionville Milliken a penalty. And just like that, he's giving his goalkeeper a run for man of the match consideration. Not at all what Sudbury Cyclones want to see in this moment. For Unionville Milliken, this might just be a goal that secures the trophy. It's George Ekpabio. Scored from the spot in the first half. Ekpabio versus Sane here in the second. He's 2 for 2. Ekpabio scores. It's 3-1. And all the momentum now for Unionville Milliken in their hopes to secure a League One championship trophy this afternoon. "25 or so minutes still to play for that to change, but it's certainly looking like a party atmosphere for the visitors. Make it 18 league goals for George Ekpabio this championship season. 19 if you include his goal in the League One Cup. 2 huge penalties on the final match day. Long ball bounces all the way to Campbell. Ekpabio got that pass off just as his teammate had strayed offside. down in a heap. McKenna Paul Hillary holding his face. Could hear him from here in some apparent agony. Trainer is making her way out onto the pitch. Didn't look too malicious, just a stray arm that might have caught him. While Hillary gets attended to, York making another substitution. We'll go quickly, just 5 players on each bench this afternoon.
United substitution in the 69th minute. Coming out of the game, number 46, George Carissa. Coming into the game, number 59, Angelos.
Confirmation of the substitution for York United. Number 59, Angelos Zorbas, coming into the match. Replacing number 46, Serge Kalustin. McKenna Paul Hillary is making his way off the pitch. Does look like he has some sort of absorbent material up a nostril at the moment. And we're back underway. A 3-1 advantage for Unionville Milliken. A result that would secure a title for them today. Roden. Osman Hussein goes over the top. Referees called this back, I think before the ball was played, a foul committed. Hussein wanted to take that one quickly, and the referee said that's a no-go. Hussein with the right foot delivery. Ooh, that looked like he got under it, sailed it long, no threat, goal kick. For the moment, Unionville playing a man short. Hillary still getting attended to on the sideline, and there has been no substitution as of yet. Shea will go back to his goalkeeper. Shea under pressure again. Goalkeeper again, and this time it goes long. Hussein, good control along the sideline. Takes it himself. And a little too aggressive with the arms to Sean Taylor, all over Hussein, and is shown a yellow card. Another free kick. Awkward angle from here to go for goal, although we did see one from a similar angle. York United's goal coming from a free kick, a little closer to the 18-yard box. Osman Hussein standing over this one. And it looks like Hillary will be ready to continue in this match, still on the sideline for the moment. He'll have to stay there while this free kick is taken. Hussein, Akpabio over his head, the flick from Boubacar Hussein doesn't threaten the goal. Edusu. Banks. There's Hillary back on the pitch. His first touch finds teammate for now. York are on it now, though. Aberig had the turn, but the pass let him down, not on the same wavelength as Achatola, and it rules out for a goal kick. Shea. Knocked long. Record right helping that one back. Abubakar Hussein has gone down. The referee has blown his whistle for a foul. It was a late whistle, but a yellow card shown as well. And this is a dangerous area. And at this point, a fourth goal would surely seal this result. One more change for York United. Grant Kuloka coming into the match, replacing the goal scorer, Luka Achatola.
In the 74th minute, coming out of the game, number 58, Luka Achatola, and coming into the game, number 41, Grant Kuloka.
4 red shirts at the moment standing around this ball. Surveying the options.
Yellow card issued in the 74th minute to York United Academy, number 55, Cameron De Silva.
Osman Hussein goes for goal and didn't miss by much. Smith. Taylor. Maze. Well won by Edusu. Manon Edusu takes it himself, drives it for goal, and forces a good save from Daniel Sane. Get the sense the belief might just be slipping away for York United's academy in this one. Unionville looking to put this one beyond doubt. Sane catches that one. His distribution, though, doesn't find a teammate. Shea trying to poke that through. Rodin. Omar Hussein. Comfortable save that time for Sane. And lapse in concentration. Opportunity. Osman Hussein, one-on-one, cuts to the byline, sends it across to Sean Taylor. Gets ahead to it twice and does find a teammate in space. Alex Lewis about to come into the match for Unionville Milliken, replacing Ikenna Paul Hillary. Although we're being told that maybe some confusion on which player is coming off now. In the meantime, Jonah Banks is on the turf for Unionville in the York United 18-yard box, and the trainer is on her way to attend to him. Banks is back on his feet. Lewis has not been waved onto the pitch just yet, though it looks like they do have that substitution sorted now. And the correct number will be Jonah Banks coming off after his treatment from the trainer.
Number 4, Jonah Banks. Coming into the game, number 21, Alex Lewis.
And with that, we're back underway. Lewis gets a touch right away. Good sliding tackle. Oh no, the referee from this angle, I thought Roden had got in there just in time to nick possession. It's been a foul awarded the way of York's Academy. Smith plays it square, record right, toward the 6-yard box, and Campbell does well. Gathers that in a crowd. Akpabio steps around record right, gets it back and tries to play it through. Too far, though, for Osman Hussein. Final 10 minutes of the 90. A 3-1 advantage and a trophy presentation in the offing, unless something truly dramatic plays out before the final whistle. Michael Williams getting there just before the byline and winning a corner kick for York United. If they're going to turn this one around, it would start here. Smith's delivery. Glancing header gets it away from danger for now. Taylor. He was clipped as he sidestepped his opponent. Record right, getting that one into the 18, and again, it doesn't fall for a green shirt. Get a second effort here, though. Tries it again. A flicked on header, and it's an opportunity. And it's a goal kick awarded. Michael Williams got on the end of it for York, and an awkward chance. It was just over the crossbar from close range. Pavio knocked the ball past his opponent and then was taken down. Free kick. And this might just be a yellow card shown to record right for repeated fouls committed. Hillary goes wide. Omar Hussein goes back to Campbell. He gets it lifted high and long. Roden, first to this one.
Number 37, Kamari, record right.
Alex Lewis couldn't create anything in the midfield there. He's turned it over, and York United bring it back. Hillary. Doka. And some composure on the back line for Unionville Milliken. They got some space here for Shea. Haji Shea shoulders off a couple challengers and distributes wide left for Akpabio. Switch of play. Good touch from Doka. He's got Roden in support, goes into the middle. Lewis. Back heel for Roden. Shea. Osman Hussein. And that foul ends the opportunity. Quick restart. Smith. De Silva toward the 18, but rejected temporarily. Back and forth with the headers, and Hillary's the one who spins away with it in possession. Edusu for Akpabio. And the red shirts press. Akpabio for Hillary. He's gone on a run himself, and De Silva cut that one out. Shea. York come away with it. Smith. Edusu wins it back. Oh, but he gave it right away. There is a Unionville player on the turf right now. York United content to play on for the moment. Comes to this near side. Kamari record right. Abubakar Hussein bowled over in his own 18 by Michael Williams. And with a red shirt still on the deck, trainer will be waved on one more time. And there will be substitutions, at least one, for Unionville Milliken. Augusto Flores is into the match, replacing Ikenna Paul Hillary, who gets a warm round of applause from the bench, and the Unionville supporters who have made the trip.
Unionville substitution in the 88th minute. Coming out of the game, number 20, Ikenna Paul Hillary. And coming into the game, number 19,
Medusu.
Flores.
Hussein. Record right. Trying to get it forward, and Hussein absolutely launches that one into the stands. Record right, backing up. Going to try and launch this one himself into the 18-yard box. Does get good distance on it, but it's a red shirt who got to head to it first. Secondary effort rejected as well. Tashawn Taylor. Some good passing creates some space for York on the left flank, but the final pass is lacking. It's a goal kick. Osman Hussein holds up the ball, some good footwork, and many of the young fans in attendance wearing red were a fan of that. 90th minute, a 3-1 advantage for Unionville Milliken. Record right, his pass denied. Matthew Smith, though, following up, could create something. Went for the shot from distance, and that was blocked. Cross toward the back post, but Tajon Campbell is all over that. Terrific first half performance from Tajon Campbell. He has not been asked to do as much in this second half and was beaten from a direct free kick early on. His one blemish on an otherwise sparkling performance. One that, at this point, it's a shot from distance that was blocked by Campbell, and need to make sure that rebound was corralled, which he does. We have had a fair few stoppages in this second half. 7 minutes added on at the end of this second half. Seven more minutes for Unionville Milliken to hold on. 7 more minutes for Sudbury Cyclones to hope for a miracle at this point. Campbell falls on it again. Smith has run ragged throughout this game for York United, wearing the captain's armband. Williams looking for the back post to Silva. Up there looking for an opportunity to contribute on the attack. Unionville are on the counter though. And One-on-one, it's Osman Hussein. Takes it wide, a sliding challenge. Referee says that one was done fairly. De Silva spent the first 80 or so minutes of this match on York's back line. He's now pushed himself forward. Taylor. Williams. Record right, gets it back to Williams. Curls this one toward the back post. Taylor comes for it again, bobbles it, and does recover it. Record right brings it down in midfield. Distributes wide for Williams. Thinks about a cross. Instead uses the support. Here's Smith. And a shot from distance from Grant Kuloka. Never threatening. The countdown now well and truly on for Unionville Milliken. Roden gets there first. Pabio, first time switch of play, and Lewis was just offside. Some neat passing in close. They get through the midfield. York have gotten all the way close to that semicircle on the edge of the 18, and they've won a free kick in a dangerous position, although the player who scored from the set piece earlier in this half has left the match. Luka Achitola, the only green shirt to find in the back of the net in this one. About 30 yards. Tries it low. It strikes the wall, and the follow-up volley is wild and nowhere near the goal. Healthy contingent of supporters making the trip to York Lions Stadium this afternoon, supporting Unionville Milliken. And they are moments away from securing a League One Ontario Championship Division title. Pabio running this one down. He is on a hat trick. Deshaun Taylor does well. Record right. Sliding in there. Daniel Roden. Coming together and a talking to between the two players. Referee gets in the way of that quickly. Referee wants another word with Roden and Canary. Record right. Medals are laid out. Trophy ready to be hoisted as we enter the final minute of the 7 additional minutes in this final match day. De Silva. Looking for something that would be consolation at this point. De Silva on it again. Tries it. Might have been half shot, half cross. It skims across the face of goal, and it will be a goal kick. Seven minutes have been played. Here's the goal kick. A couple stoppages means we will play this out a bit longer. The final whistle. They're stepping up. Unionville Milliken will play in the Premier Division next season. They are League One Ontario Championship winners. A 3-1 win on the road on the final match day clinches it. 43 points. They take the title away from Sudbury Cyclones. Both of those teams moving up to the top flight next season, though. For York United's Academy, it'll be a 5th place finish and a loss on home turf on the final day. For Unionville Milliken, a 4th place finish last season. They have built on that. Successfully winning 5 straight matches to close out the League One Championship campaign. Led by George Ekpabio, the 32-year-old veteran. 2 goals from the spot in this decisive game. Abubakar Hussein, who had both goals in a 2-1 win last week against Guelph. He scores one of the 3 for Unionville this afternoon. Earned both penalties that Ekpabio later converted. And after a heroic first-half performance from Tajon Campbell in goal, Unionville Milliken have secured the trophy. Plenty of youth soccer players from the Unionville program in attendance this afternoon. Getting all the high fives right now as the medals and trophy are assembled at midfield. And from this vantage point, we can hear the excitement. The youth players are going to join Unionville Milliken on the pitch as part of the celebrations.
We would now like to welcome Unionville Milliken to come and receive the medal.
It came down to the final day, and it had to be a win. But Unionville Milliken, when it mattered, come through with a 3-1 win. Captain George Akpapio, 2 goals in the decisive game, about to bring the trophy over and start the celebrations. Your 2025 League One Ontario Championship winners, Unionville Milliken.